Three Dog Night 1. Alright. This is a lot of chords, just two different parts really, but there is a really cool guitar riffage that's happening over the top of everything too. So I'll play through all these different sections here, and then I'll go back through, give you a little like slower walkthrough, give you some details. Pretty please hit that subscription button, help out the channel, help me out, be really appreciated, and we'll just dive into this. So let's get to it. Okay, so for starters, we have this verse and chorus progression. Okay, so the bulk of this song is basically this progression. It's going to kick off with a F minor chord, so just barring that first 3 on the A and D. Okay, one measure. Then we're going to come up 4 frets here on the bar the 4th for the G sharp. Okay, and then we got 6 and 6 on the A and D, 5 on the G. Okay, one measure. Drop back down to 1 on the A, 3s on the D, G, and B for the A sharp. Alright, and the last measure will split between 2 chords. We're going to come up 4 frets from where we just were, so that we're 4 on the A, 6s on the D, G, B for a C sharp, couple counts. And then just drop that down a fret, 3 A, 5s on the D, G, B for a C. And that'll be the last 2 counts of the progression. Okay, so just 4 measures there and 5 chords. Simple enough. I'll play it up tempo for you now so you can get the gist of it. Okay, so as I mentioned, there's the actual guitar part in the song, which is just this really cool riff. It's just kind of bouncing between a couple of notes here, and then adds a little bit of scaling at the end. So what we're going to do is this kind of ostinato, just repeating thing that happens. It's G string here. We're going to go 3rd fret, hit it twice, and then cut that last one short, hold a moment, and then we do 3 to 1 on the G. And then cut that one short and hold that a moment. So there's these just kind of quick staccato notes here, and we're going to basically repeat that twice in a measure and do 3 measures worth of it. Okay, so it'd be something like this slowly. Alright, so that's 1 measure. We want to do 3 measures worth of that, and you can get like, you know, that kind of loose funk shuffle strumming on this, so we're just kind of like something like that. You know, you can get loose, get kind of wild with it. But yeah, after 3 measures of that, we kind of start like we're doing it. So we do a couple 3s, then we hit that 3 again, but now we add the scale, where we're going to go hammer on from 1 to 3 on the A, okay, 1 to 3 on the D, and then hit the 1 on the G. Alright, and then we would just repeat it. Okay, so let's just get this up to speed here. Alright, and after a few times of that guitar pattern, it'll shift a little bit, and it'll just change where we're doing it. So instead of being on that, you know, A sharp note there, we're going to jump up to the F note. Okay, and we're just going to keep that similar pattern and everything going. But here we're just going to go between 6 and 4 on the B. Okay, everything else stays the same. So same style, same amount of times. So it's just something like, okay, we're just doing that instead with the 6 and 4 on the B. All right, so 3 measures worth of that, and then we start with a few of the 6s, and then we add that same scale again. All right, so pretty similar, just a different spot. All right, so let's do this up to speed. All right, and just before the bridge happens, at the end of that chorus and all that, and this also happens at the very end, we do this big kind of dynamic scale, and just a few notes, but it's going to start here at the 3 on the D, okay, 3A, and now we do 1E, 3 to 4. All right, and we just cut that last note short, and the bridge gets going. Okay, so just like this. All right, towards the outro, that guitar riff adds a little something extra now, where we're going to be up at that 6 on the B, but here we can just kind of like keep on that for a bit. We just go a couple, 1, a couple, 1, something like that. But now we're just going to scale down. And we just go down to 4th fret, do that same thing. Okay, now to 3rd fret. Okay, now we split it. We go a couple 2s with 1 more, and then just end on 1 1st fret. Alright, so just a fun little scale down towards the end. Alright, try it up to speed. Okay, and the bridge chords here, if you want to play along with the piano and what have you, and the strings, it's going to be up here where we do a measure of G sharp. So just bar that 4, 6s on the A and D, 5 on the G. Okay, drop down to a C minor. Okay, so 3 on the A, 5s on the D and G, 4 on the B, 3 on the high E. 1 measure. Come up to our F minor. Barred at the first here. You want to let that go for a couple measures. All right, and then the second half of it, we bring it up to C sharp. So 4 on the A, 6 on the D, G, B. And then next measure, we just shift that major and just make it a minor. So just take that 6B, make it a 5B. Everything else stays the same. All right, and then finish again on our barred F minor here for a couple measures. Okay, nice and simple. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.